Yes, Babwe, this is big. This is very big. Mnangagwa obuda tumisodzi kuti chururu pamatama. So, even me, Ndakagara, I was wondering, tell me, how come is it that muno Zimbabwe, muna 2017, we had a peaceful coup? Tell me, Muresba, where have you ever had Chinchinon's a peaceful coup? Anyway, you are taking power from somebody who is powerful, and then that whole process is peaceful. How do you achieve that? But nyaya ndiri kunzwa panapa, nyaya yasvika panews desk panapa explains all of that. So murezimbabwe tiri kuudza kuti Mnangagwa, according to information yasvika panews desk right now, wabuda misodzi chaiyo kuti chururu kuchururuka kufesi. Why? Because of General Walter Tapfumane, mukuru weZimbabwe National Army, the same guy who replaced Vatoti Susu, the former ZNA chief or general, Namo Sanyato. So, Zimbabwe, there is a meeting that just happened a couple of minutes, maybe now an hour or two ago. And in this meeting, Mnangagwa was surprised a lot by his own military general, the guy waka promoter by himself, trusting him, Anova Walter Ata Tapfumane. So, Zirgunzi Mkomana Tapfumane just told Mnangagwa a bomb. Those breaking news. Information iripa news desk. Irikutuza kuti Mkomana Tapfumane Walter, the general right now, vaudza Mnangagwa kuti I think it's high time ma retire because you wouldn't want an investigation irikutevera from this. Right, wait. I have to update you about something before we get to this investigation so that you understand. So, Mures Babu, you see, a lot of Zimbabweans don't understand. They look at Chiwenga, the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, they look at 2017, nemtauri gono kuti wanzi muZimbabwe makaitika a coup, a military coup, power rikazotorwa by force kubva kuna Mugabe rikapiwa kuna Mnangagwa. But people don't really get into details of, hey, what really happened in 2017. In 2017, muri Zimbabwe, hapana kunzi Mugabe hana kumuka, akatendekegwa pfuti zvikanzi ibva pachigaro. Do you remember this? Mugabe was having my meetings nana General Chiwenga, and the General Chiwenga was humble, was laughing with Mugabe, was smiling, was doing everything, but he was standing firm on a position which we have to remove you, boss. But he wasn't even threatening him with jail time. Because remember, Mugabe never went to jail. This is the same thing, according to information that is happening right now. A peaceful something. So, Zirgunzi Tapfumane just told Mnangagwa kuti, unfortunately, President, you have broken the law in a meeting. And these things are happening behind closed doors. And these guys are not trying to embarrass Mnangagwa. They are trying to just show him pa akanga samtemo and why he deserves to step down. So, muri Zimbabwe, right now turikunzwa kuti in this meeting yaitika, Mnangagwa was so furious, was so angry, wadhiniwa zvokuti wasvika pakubudisa misodzi kuti but ndakakutadzira chii nhai Walter Tapfumane zvokuti unondipandukira nhasi. Izvo zvirova zvatiri kunzwa kunzi Tapfumane nemamwe magenerals vapindura Mnangagwa achiti hamuna kutitadzira but matadzira muri Zimbabwe nekupusha cab 3 and imimi vaMnangagwa, we are not going to fight you, hatisi kuzokuisai mujeri, hatisi kuzoita sei. Aniti bos tovaziva kuti vanhu veZANU-PF ma1. But here's one thing manje chamakufanira kunzwisisa kuti what's the way forward, because according to information yatiri kunzwa kuti zveshuwa Tapfumane nemamwe magenerals vaudza Mnangagwa peacefully kuti now maakufanira kuita step down. So you you don't understand muri Zimbabwe. Kana magenerals akutaura mashoko ekuti president, you have to step down. They are not forcing him to step down now because they know or they respect each other, as gentlemen. It's a gentleman's club where like you respect a man with his ambitions, with his flaws, with his whatever, even the sins that he have done. Because you got 10 bodies down, buried. I mean, a man's world is really toxic, if I were to tell the truth. Let's talk about this. A man's world is toxic. It's toxic because vatoti susu avando varume chaiva vanhu vekuti they are not good, they have done evil, they have done whatever. As a man to say, kana ndakatomira neboys seni zvangu ini super ndakatomira neboys sometimes ndokutongokanda kana kanyaya kuti boys ini ndakatombogara mujere, and I know it gives me that kadhat kekuti rimwe boys unondiudza chii usina mbogara waenda kujere, andoeza unambogara waenda kujere, inini ndakagara mujere, unogondiudza chii? So that's toxic. So but besides all of that, Mnangagwa achipiwa tuma threats, that means muri Zimbabwe in the next few days you will see Mnangagwa making a move, whether you will choose to be diplomatic about it and step down as if he chose it himself. But here's the danger. Ndopataitaura nyaya yokuzilia in the other video tichitaura kuti Mnangagwa he already prepared for all kind of scenarios kuti kana magenerals akazondidai kana vakazondidai ndodai, and he trusts his wife kuti ndogona kuisa mukadzi wangu vice president, first vice president. Ndizoti kana magenerals kauchinzi atsamwa oti heta akubvisa Emerson, but they will have to follow the protocol and then put auxiliary as the next president. So we are watching the space. Gareneni pano pa mzinda wavanhu Super Nexus, tichange tichiona kuti haufa muri Zimbabwe. Whatever happens is tichange tichikupa ma-updates. So mwari ngaakuitire zvakanaka. Stay blessed. Peace.